Hi guys, this is Kim with Fatty Patty Scrapper. So I wanted to do a DT share with you. This is a project that I did for Scrap Perfect and Country Craft Creations. Now, kind of let me explain to you, Country Craft Creations does not sell this paper. But, and I can't remember the name of the paper line right now at this moment, but I will get that for you. But she did a Google Hangout tutorial, and it was a lot of fun. And so this is what she taught us to make on there. It's kind of like an accordion box, and you can use it as a photo box. Now I decided to use it a recipe box because mine is like a total hot mess, and you know, there's like papers all coming out of it and everything, so it's just not big enough. And when I saw her do this little project, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to turn mine into a recipe box too. So, but I didn't happen to have the same papers as hers, and since we were doing the Google Hangout, I didn't have time to order it. But I am going to do a few more for my sisters for Christmas. So this is really a great Christmas present. So basically what I did with Scrap Perfect is I used their glue called Best Glue Ever. And I really love this glue because, for one, it dries pretty fast, but not so fast where you can't put the paper in place. But two, that it dries clear, and it you know, doesn't bubble up. So even if I applied heat on it, which sometimes when I'm using my shimmers, paints, and stuff like that on projects, you want to be able to do that. I actually, because these stickers, this was an older collection of papers that I got from, where did I get it from? Not Hobby Lobby. Anyway, one of those big stores. Anyway, so it was an older collection, and so the stickers kept coming up, but I found this even with newer collections that the stickers don't stick that well. So I actually used my glue on the back of those too. So this whole entire thing, all the top, the papers, you know, on the front and the back, the bottom, you know, and on these sides, okay, for the accordion portion, were all I used was the Best Glue Ever by Scrap Perfect. And I'll put a link there where you can check out their store, and on there they even have video tutorials on how to use their products. I totally love their stuff. It is really awesome, especially if you do a lot of journal work or bookbinding and stuff like that. This stuff is fabulous. Okay, so let me kind of get into a little bit of what I did. So this is like one of those hooks from Hobby Lobby that I got, Paper Craft or so, I can't remember the name of it, but so I put this in here, and then I realized that that wasn't enough, and I kind of realized it too late because I'd already covered this. So I used a magnet. So if you do use a clip, it's still kind of loose up at the top, so you will need a magnet, just to let you know. She used all magnets on hers, so she didn't use the little hook. I thought I could use a hook and avoid using magnets, but no, you're still going to need them anyway. So, Tammy sells these at her store too. These are the basic gray magnets, and I love it because they have the plus and negative sign on them, so you don't really have to think about, you know, is it going to go with what or whatever, and flipping stuff around and making it crazy. So, she used, I think, 2 big ones or 3 little ones. So if that kind of helps, and she does hide hers under the paper. I actually have it hidden under on, excuse me, this side, because I did this portion last, the inside of it. So how do I scrap? No, just this paper right here, but everything else was done. Let's see. Also for the binding, these little pages together, I did use the score tape that Tamara sells in her store, only because I didn't want to wait for the glue to dry, so I just kept applying because we were watching it on video. But you can use the glue too. It just takes a little bit longer to wait for it to dry. But but really not that much longer. But I did use it on all these little side papers here, and it made it real easy to slide it on. And so if I made an error and didn't put it in the right spot, I still had time to slide it into the right area. So that is very helpful, I'm not gonna lie, okay? Because I make a lot of mistakes, and I hate when I rip the paper. When I pull the paper off, I usually rip it, or it gets all bent up and messed up. These little cards, I think I got them on the clearance aisle at Hobby Lobby in the recipe box section. And this ribbon, I don't remember where I got it from. I got it a long time ago. It's super cute. I kind of thought it went with this retro, you know, little picnic checkerboard, whatever. I just thought, you know, could also go with the French Country collection paper, which I'm not really sure if she still has any of that left, but I do know that, that you could probably find it on eBay or something like that. But I just wanted to share this project with you. It was a lot of fun. I will leave the link for Tammy's tutorials on how to do this. You'll probably hear my voice on there. We were just laughing, have a good old time. Y'all should really check her out. If you ever would like me to do a Google Hangout tutorial, I can do one also. Just let me know what you want me to do one on, and I'll be happy to do it for you. It's just right now my schedule is really heavy with doing DT projects, and also being in school, and so we're getting close to our final exams and final projects due, etc. So but definitely in mid-December, like the 12th or something like that, I'll be available all the way until almost January 25th to do any kind of, you know, Google Hangouts or whatever. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I thought it was super duper cute. Again, you will love the best glue ever. They have so many things in their store that are so neat and they're so helpful, and it really just saves you a lot of time and frustrations, and you really only need to buy one kind of glue instead of like a zillion. So anyway, y'all have a fabulous day, and thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.